Hi guys, it's Donna. Thank you so much for joining us today. Us. Me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching my video. I know you don't have to, so it warms my heart that you do. I just thought I'd kind of pop in here and do a little update on my project pan. I haven't done one in a few months now, and I feel like it's time. It's definitely time. So, forgive my hair, forgive what I look like. I had my glasses on until a couple seconds ago because I am sick. I record videos all throughout the weekend. This weekend is a very rough weekend for me because I'm sick. I'm trying not to be sick, but I am sick. So I thought I would do a project pan update, and we are just going to jump in. There's 19 items because this is my 19 in 2019 project pan. And to start off with the stuff that I have finished, you guys all know that I have completed, I think I've got all the products. I try and keep them all in this little bucket here, and the finished up products in the blue bucket right next to it. So I think I've got all the products, but I have been taking some items with me when I go out of town, so we'll count them all up. I hope that they're all here. So first product that I finished early into this project pan is this Murmur Butter Bronzer by Physician Formula. This is one of my absolute favorite bronzers. You all know that. And this was the second time it was in a project pan, so I'm super happy I finished it. I also finished this eye pencil. Y'all know, if you've been following along in this project pan, I did use it quite a bit as an eyebrow pencil just to get it out of my hair because I hated it as an eyeliner. But it worked really well as an eyebrow pencil as long as I didn't do much to my eyebrows. It was a little bit smudgy, which is why I didn't like it as an eyeliner. It was a nice brown eyebrow pencil or eyeliner that I used as an eyebrow pencil. I also finished up this Lights Camera Lashes mascara. Not my favorite, but this was just like a really super sample size. And then the first thing I think I finished up in this project pan was this Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer by Urban Decay. Hi guys, editing me. I forgot to add in this little guy here, which is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector. I did empty this as well pretty early in the project, and I actually have it filled with contour from the Smashbox contour and foundation stick that I hated so much. There was some extra, and so it's sitting on top of my vanity, which is why I forgot it. So I just wanted to get that in here. So those are the 4 of the 19 items that I did finish up. All right, so let's just start here. This is the Tarte Lifted mascara. I have used this a total of twice. This will probably not get used up. It is not my favorite mascara. I have a real not so fondness towards Tarte mascaras. It is a brown mascara, and I don't typically use brown mascaras very often. I have used it a couple times since the last check-in, but not much. Then we have this Tarte Benefit Posy Tint. It is just a little bit too baby doll pink for me. I have a hard time using it. I have only used it twice throughout the entirety of this project pan, so it also probably will not get used up. This Ulta Tinted Eye Primer, I haven't used at all in this project pan. It is just a sample size. I will probably just relocate it into my samples drawer. I don't foresee it being used up in this project pan. This e.l.f. eyeshadow that actually performs quite horribly. I have only used a couple times in this project pan in entirety. I have used it as a highlighter more than I have as an eyeshadow. What I will say about it is it's horrible as an eyeshadow. It doesn't stay on your lids. It kind of, if you put it over the top of something, it kind of erases whatever it was on top of along with it. It's just kind of greasy. I don't like it at all for an eyeshadow. I honestly don't like it much as a highlighter either, and I will probably end up giving it to my 8-year-old daughter because she thinks it's the bee's knees. So there's that. Then we have this. This is the Becca Hydra Mist and Set powder. Haven't used it. You guys, I need to really start putting in these Project Pans items that I really want to use and use up and get out of my collection. This powder is not my favorite powder. I didn't like it much when I put it into the Project Pan, and I really find myself never wanting to use it. I have a Charlotte Tilbury powder that I'm using, and when I don't use that, I do use my Laura Mercier or a plethora of other powders that I have. I hardly ever wear powder on my face, but when I do, this is just not the one that I reach for. So I don't see that one getting used either. That will probably end up going into the garbage. So now we have some stuff I have used. This e.l.f. highlight, I can't really tell you where it sits right now. I do know that we have a marker right there on it, but it was kind of laying down in the bin, so I'm not really sure where it is now. I would venture to say I've only used it a couple times since the last check-in. I would venture to say it's not much further down than that, and that's okay. This isn't a highlight that I hate. I actually quite like this highlight, so I'm okay with it sticking around. If I don't use it up, maybe I'll put it into next year's Project Pan as well. It is a beautiful highlight. It's just, it was a free sample that I got from e.l.f. and I like it. I just don't use it very much. And then we have this white one, which actually has gotten quite a bit of use. This one I've actually used quite a few times, and I know that the line is right here. But looking at it through my camera, I can see that it is only about that full now. And that's a good probably 4 or 5 times use over the last couple months since the last check-in. I just wrote all over myself. So I'm really happy with the progress on that. It is liquid, so it doesn't necessarily go away as quickly, or you don't necessarily see as much in it as quickly as you would with, say, a cream. This is the Pure Exfo Lips. It's the Pure Lip Exfoliator. And this is what I have left with this guy. You guys, I have used so much of this. I am so proud of myself. With the amount of usage I've gotten out of this, it's almost gone. So I'm really excited about that. I have no doubt in my mind that I can get this completely used by the end of the year, which is only a couple months away. Then we have this guy, which is the Revlon Color Stay Purple Eyeliner. I would say that I have used quite a bit of it. I have used quite a bit of it. I'm really excited about the usage on this pen. I think that it could also be gone by the end of the year for sure. The next thing we have is this, and this is the Hard Candy Color Corrector Expert Stick that I have, and that is where it's at. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's quite a lump in there, or a dip in there, where I have been taking a brush and digging in there to get some of that product out of there. It is, besides that, it's completely gone, so I just need to dig in there and dig the rest of the product out, and I have been doing that with my brush. So I'm super excited about the progress on that item as well. Oh, this counted as 2 items, so I think we were missing 1, maybe 2 items. This counted as 2 items. I had a contour on one side and a highlight on the other. The contour is completely gone. I don't know if you guys can see that. The contour is completely gone. I did dig the rest of it out of there and use that up, and this is what is left of the highlight portion. Again, really excited about the progress that I'm making on this item. I do know that I don't use it very often, so the progress that has been made has been sporadic progress, but I am really happy about it. This is the Peekaboo blush that I had, and you guys know that this was a completely full little blush from Peek, and it's a cream blush, and I wasn't really sure about it, but the more and more I used it, the more and more I loved it. And I typically will take this with me on my trips because it's just a pretty blush. So that is almost gone. I have no doubt in my mind it'll be gone by the end of the year. And then this is the Faux Tan by, right? Yep, Faux Tan by Bare Minerals. You guys, I did end up having to take the stopper out of here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And that is left up there is pretty much all that's left in the container. There is a little bit down in that bottom section, but I have been using this pretty much nonstop as far as a bronzer goes, just to try and get it used up. When this project pan is done, the rest of whatever's in here will go in the trash. There won't be enough for me, and I can't get the other part of the stopper out of here. So I can't dig in and get the rest of that out of there, but there's not much left. I'm super excited about that. I know it's hard to tell with that guy because it is just it's a pot. So, I think that's it. I think I am missing an item. I'm not sure what item that is. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you're enjoying watching these updates to my project pans. I really feel like I've got a good thing going on right now with the products that I have left. I do know that there's probably a couple of those products that are not going to get as much use as I would have liked in my project pan, but I'm really happy with the progress that I am making on the items that are left. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope that you enjoyed watching my project pan. I hope that you enjoyed it enough that you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. I also hope that you're considering subscribing to my channel on the way out or before you leave. I do have quite a bit of other content on my channel, and I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Sunday, depending on my work schedule, and I hope to see you around in the comments section. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. Until next time, bye. I'm gonna have to watch one of my videos to figure out what I'm missing, because I'm missing something. I'm not really sure what I'm missing.